Hello and welcome to our next episode of Ask the Lender series for home buyers with Maia Smith, broker realtor at Freedom Living Realty, and our guest Kristy Malecky with Fairway Mortgage Group. Hey Kristy, I had a recent question from my customer. With the higher interest rate, what will be a benefit? Fixed rate versus adjustable mortgage rate. Can you clarify this topic for our listeners, please?
Absolutely, Maya. Thank you so much for that question. So with our rates being higher at the moment, I also have been getting a lot of clients asking about ARMs or adjustable rate mortgages and if it's a good option. So let's start with fixed rate mortgages. Fixed rate mortgages offer us stability with your interest rate locked in for the duration of your loan, meaning that the rate will not change unless you refinance. Fixed rate mortgages provide peace of mind knowing your monthly payment won't change at all, but you will pay a slightly higher interest rate up front. On the other hand, talking about adjustable rate mortgages, they start with a fixed rate for a set period of time. Then it adjusts based on market conditions. So ARMs also often come with lower initial rates, but they carry the risk of future rate hikes. So your loan officer can go over the pros and cons of each to help you understand which might be a better fit for you. Ultimately, the choice between fixed rate mortgages and ARMs boils down to what your financial goals are and your risk tolerance. So are you planning to stay in your home long term, or do you anticipate relocating in a few years? We'll help you assess your priorities and find the mortgage that aligns best with your future plans. Maya, does that answer your question? And is there anything else you'd like me to add here?
Yes, I would like to ask you, if the client chooses to go with the adjustable rate, what is the stipulations on refinancing? Can they refinance during the interest change during the period when the adjustment happens, or they are locked in for several years in that adjustable mortgage rate?
That is a fantastic question, Maya. They are not locked in. So if you want to refinance your client at any point, they can refinance during that regular fixed period of time before it goes to an adjustable rate. That would be my recommendation. Most people tolerance of risk isn't quite as high, especially if they're looking to stay in their home long term. So if you do go with an ARM option and you are going to stay in your home for a longer period of time, I would definitely suggest looking to possibly refinance given whatever's going on in the market at that point in time. And that is definitely something your loan officer can help you out with.
So probably an adjustable rate will be a good scenario if somebody is forced to relocate due to job or some other relocation emergencies, and they can use this lower interest rate and then down to the road within a year or two just refinance. So would you agree on that?
Yes, I completely agree with that. So people that move a lot for jobs or for work, or relocating for family reasons, those people, or they know that they're only going to be in there a set period of time. I sometimes have clients that are on contracts. They know that their job is only going to have them there 3 or 4 years. So they say, hey, an ARM is the best option for me because it's usually a little bit lower, and then I can go from there. And then when I sell, they usually sell before the ARM rate switches to an adjustable, so it's fine, and they took advantage of that little bit lower rate during that fixed period. So it definitely does work for those situations. If you're in a home longer term, it may be, that's something we can discuss based on your specific situation, but kind of the rule of thumb is if you're in there longer term, it may not be the best option.
That's great. That answers pretty well more possible questions from our listeners and the customers. And of course, if they have more questions, we are always here for them. Me and Kristy will be happy to sit down in person or on a phone and discuss your particular scenario. As we know, in a financial world, each client's scenario is very unique and needs to be discussed with the lender closely. Correct, Kristy?
That is correct. And definitely, if you have more questions, please feel free to reach out to Maya or I anytime for a free consultation. And we would be happy to help you walk through some of these scenarios.
And let's remind our listeners that our podcast series come out every week. We post them on YouTube, on Facebook, and LinkedIn, Instagram. It's very easy to connect with us. And please subscribe and stay in touch.
Until next time, happy home hunting. Thank you.
Thank you, Kristy. Bye.
Bye.